Greetings, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart. Shoot 'em ups. I don't care what system they're on, who made them, arcade, home, 16-bit, 8-bit, bejesus bit, I don't care. I love some shoot 'em ups. So today we're going to talk about one that I discovered a few months ago that I absolutely love. I may be butchering the name, but Andro Dunos 2. The first one came out, I believe, in 1991, 1992 on the various Neo Geo consoles. I don't know if it was an AES, MVS, or a Sega CD, or a Sega CD, what the heck. Neo Geo CD game, I have no idea. But I missed the boat apparently on that one. This one is simply marvelous. If you don't really know if you like shooters or not, or you like, this and then that one, but, you're not hardcore, buy it anyway. If you're into shooters and you don't have this one, what is wrong with you? Why don't you have it? This game ticks all the boxes. I mean, it has got killer 16 to 32-bit graphical style. It's awesome in every element of the graphics. The music is the hands down some of the best music I've ever heard in a shooter, in a game, period. I mean, the music is upbeat, it's energizing. I am a generally low-key guy with an Eeyore personality, and this game will get me moving. I mean, the music-wise. I mean, it is stinking great. It's great. The team that done this game, I have no idea who did it, but they know how to do a shooter. I mean, it is that stinking good. Probably, as you can tell by the way I'm going on about it, I don't care how much it is. Pay it. Get it. I mean, I think it's, I don't even know if I gave $30 for this thing. I mean, it's not that cheap. Or, sorry, it's not that expensive. And I got it on the Switch. I believe the Switch is the only thing it's on right now. I mean, more than likely it's on Steam. I mean, but what isn't on Steam, But this game, I mean, it is, I can't say enough about it. It's what a shooter should be. If you're new to shooters, it's very accessible. You don't have to be a seasoned vet at the shmups genre and all that. And it's not like a cave bullet hell style. It's not on the level of a Gradius difficulty either. It's its own little niche. I mean, I can't compare it to really anything. It's not an R-type. It's not a Gradius type game. It's not a... It's its own little shmup. It's not a cave bullet hell. I mean, it's just a good little shooter. I mean, honestly, I'm probably going to insert a little clip right here, and we're going to take a moment of silence to recognize how great this music is. So let's do that right quick. Now, if you didn't just hear some of the best game music you've ever heard, I can't help you. I just can't. I mean, I cannot help you. It is that good of music. Anyway, I'm going to quit ranting about this game. I'll let you see a couple levels of it. All that kind of jive. We're not going to make this an 80-minute video over a shmup. So just check it out and get on your phone, go to Amazon, and order the thing. Alright guys, as you can see, this gorgeous little intro. I mean, I fell in love with it just from seeing this. It's a very good nod to the very old school looking Neo Geo style graphics with just a lot of extra polish on them. I don't know, maybe I'm just simple, I don't know, but it did it for me. The first stage right here is just where everything starts to shine. I mean, you can see the stuff coming in from the foreground, going into the background. The same way with your ship when you enter the levels. The music is just absolutely stellar. I mean, I can't get over the music. But I love the little transition how it makes too. Like if you're in the city or whatever, and then you just all of a sudden transition up to the desert. It's like you're just coming above everything and it just meshes right into the next level. It's just a seamless transition, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, very, very well done. And that's the one thing that really starts standing out to you in this game. There's just no hard edges to anything, no abrupt changes. Everything's just fluid. How enemies come into the screen, how you come into the screen, how the enemies come into the screen. I mean, it's just really nice and just very, very fluid with everything and how it flows. I mean, maybe I'm just, just enamored too much with the game and how it all does, but it's so buttery smooth how everything works in it. And I just can't really get past that. That's not something you generally go on about in a shmup that much. Shmups are usually just very one-dimensional, I mean, there's the enemy, you shoot it, and that's that. This game just has so much thought behind it and everything about it. I mean, even like with this little stage here, it looks like the background, you're in a cylinder and it's rotating around you. I mean, just all those little touches of detail that it does, But this stage here kind of drove me nuts. At the very beginning of it, there's asteroids and stuff you have to navigate through and all that. This is where the game does start to get a little tougher. Just the enemies in general and the bullets on screen and all that. But it's still a joy to play. But you do die a lot more. But I love this here. You're in the sky, you're in the Arctic or whatever, then it transitions into the water. All the bubble effects, all that jive, all your enemies are down there now. It's just nice, and it's just so seamless transition of everything. I don't know, I cannot get past that. I mean, there was just a ton of thought that went into this game for a shmup. I mean, most platformers aren't this daggum seamless. I mean, most games in general nowadays aren't this seamless. You gotta have a 20 gigabyte patch for it to run right. This game just runs like this off the, the cartridge. But, this is another instance of how it transitions here. Just that little thing right there, and then you're in another environment all of a sudden. I love that. After that, then you come right back in the water, and it gets a little Darius-like in this point. You're fighting enemies that look like Darius bosses and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a great, great game, guys. I mean, do yourself a service, check it out. It's on the cheap, and it's worth every dime you pay for it. If you're a shmup fan, it's a must-have in your collection. Well, thanks for checking us out, and definitely subscribe. Later.